To be transported back in time, visit Mukai Farm and Garden, which is on the National Register of Historic Places. This property was developed by first-generation Japanese immigrant B.D. Mukai as a strawberry farm. His wife, Kuni Mukai, expressed her ethnic heritage by designing and installing a traditional Japanese stroll garden around their home. In 2012, the nonprofit organization Friends of Mukai began its efforts to secure and preserve the Mukai House, Garden, and fruit barreling plant. They have wonderfully restored Kuni's garden, which is the only public garden on the island and is open every day for viewing, and they continue making improvements to the house and barreling plant. Each year, Friends of Mukai throw a huge party to celebrate this tribute to immigrant struggles and successes on Vashon and elsewhere. Be sure to stop by to absorb the history and the solace of this spot. Not far away, as the crow flies, is Mukai Pond. However, driving there may require a map. I'd like to share this childhood memory written by author and man of many stories, Sean Malone. It was 1948. I was 8 years old when George Hockley and I biked to the pond on a sunny and warm early summer day. I couldn't swim yet. Lessons at Dockton started later that summer. Nobody had told me about the potholes in Mukai's pond. The water was only chest deep when I walked off the edge. It was a drop, and I thrashed in the water trying to get out. As I sank to the bottom, I could see the sky above and trail of bubbles leading to the sun. I prayed the Our Father to myself, and all went dark. Frankie Brown had been hunting ducks off a log raft when Georgie yelled that I had gone under. Frankie draped me over the side of his log raft and towed me to the beach, where George laid me on my stomach and pummeled me on the back to get the water out of my lungs. 60 years later, all grown up, I was at a radio club picnic at Frankie's house. I asked him if he remembered dragging an unconscious kid off the bottom of Mukai's pond. He had been 17 at the time, and 81 the day of the picnic. It was the first time I had talked to him since the infamous day at the pond. Quote, "I remember the little bastard lying on the bottom with his arms stretched out," Frankie said. "If I'd known he was going to puke on my shotguns, I would have left him on the bottom." Mukai Pond, as well as Meadow Lake Pond, are both located in Island Center Forest. This 370-acre King County property, located west of town, encompasses evergreen and deciduous forests, wetlands, and meadows. 9 miles of trails allow for hikers, bikers, birdwatchers, and equestrians to explore the many habitats of this nature preserve. There are several easily accessible entrances. This poem by Mary Kelly expresses my thoughts as I wander the maze of trails at Island Center. Beauty splashed everywhere around me. Stars and rain, smells of woods. I live here. Gratitude. Along this stretch of highway south of town, we find homes decorated proudly with color in all seasons, and we find businesses of local, regional, national, and international importance. In 2015, the Matsuda family sold their family home and farm to the Land Trust in order to share the rich history of the property and to have it preserved in perpetuity. This working farm provides many new agricultural and recreational opportunities for the Vashon community. Produce grown here is earmarked for the youth, seniors, and hungry of the island through distribution at the schools, the senior and community care centers, and Vashon Food Bank. Open Space for Arts and Community, known as O-Space, hosts a diversity of local, regional, and national performances in their large indoor gathering space or outdoors on their lawn. They offer classes for all ages and support local artists by providing opportunities, such as the Mural Project in 2020 and the Literary Project in 2021. A local company with an international reputation is Sawbones, known locally as the Bone Factory. This employee-owned company produces bone and soft tissue models for doctors to practice their surgery skills. To finish off this area of the island, enjoy the impressive bronze sculpture entitled Thresholds, created by island artist Julie Spidell. Join me as we move south of town to the center area of the island.